He just got a new one. It's
Alright,
9.
I'm sorry.
My cat is mine. My cat is mine.
Wait, I thought we were going against, what's his name?
He's calling me fucking toxic.
I thought we were going against...
toxic.
Yo, chill.
Shut up,
Don't be
bitch.
don't swear.
Adam, chill.
Don't swear. Don't swear, Big Mike.
Yeah, Adam,
Guys,
chill. Chill,
Don't say
Adam.
cuss words.
My cat is mine.
Stop saying cuss
Dude,
words,
it's Adam,
guys.
it's Adam.
Wait, where's Skylar? I thought we were going against Skylar's team.
Yeah.
This is. I don't.
This is
This guy
Skylar's
is a
team?
sub.
No more saying cuss words.
Yo, no fucking way. I just.
It's not good.
So, Tyler, invite him back.
I'm putting a video on YouTube about no more saying cuss words.
Cuss words.
Where's Skylar?
Cuss words.
No more saying cuss
Cuss
words.
words, guys.
We're ready when you guys are.
Guys.
If you say a cuss word, then you're like, and you're like, when you go to jail, if you say a cuss word, you go to jail, and when you go to jail, if you said a cuss word, then you're only gonna eat broccoli and other vegetables for your whole
Oh, I switched teams. Shit.
Back.
Alright, I'm ready.
Wait, I thought we were going. Oh wait, PK Parker. I thought we were going against Skylar.
I thought we were too, but he's a sub.
Well, these cuties are pretty good too. Hey, sisters. Okay.
Jacko.
Let's commence. Taking my ass.
Oh, what the fuck, Jacko?
We're ready when you guys are. We're ready.
This good
Perk X.
talk, I could tell.
Oh, I love her voice. It's so soothing.
Yes, we're ready.
Oh my god.
Jacko.
So okay.
You're such a
Alright,
faggot.
come
Oh
on.
my
Good luck.
god.
Good luck. Good luck.
Okay, we are now live, folks. We have another scrim for I almost said GTS. It is a scrim for GTS, but also for Excalibur. This is their third day in a row of scrimming. We have Excalibur eSports facing off against GTS. Excalibur, I believe, last night finalizing a starting roster, but still have some tryouts here, some substitutes with Serenity and TCB. I have yet to see how they play, so it'll be interesting seeing how they fit into this equation. The rest of the team on the side of Excalibur already sort of played with each other yesterday, I believe, so might have some established chemistry, but still, very new team, so not expecting a lot of coordination on their side. On the side of GTS, very well established team, not the best, but not the worst. And then we have Oregon, a map that's rather hard reach focused, a lot more even than you would think. It's a Mira map and it's a Clash map, so we'll have to see how these two teams play that out. Maverick as well as a Thatcher band. Fun fact, yesterday actually Excalibur faced Insanity on Oregon and got humiliated, I'd say, mainly because of the Maverick play, so that might explain why they're banning Maverick. That also to get rid of the hard breach utility that he brings, since he's essentially guaranteeing walls. A Thatcher ban as well to remove some more gadget denial, make the walls harder to get for both teams. But it's going to be difficult on the attack to get these walls open, especially considering that there's no breach denial bans and there's 2 gadget denial bans. Both Maverick and Thatcher are off the board, but no Kaid, no Bandit, no Mute. Mira's very strong on this map. As I said, this is a Mira map. You usually only see her on basement, though. And then Clash, you'll often only see her on basement as well. This is one for 2 maps, the other map being Clubhouse. No cuss words, okay. If I was there, I would have done better than yesterday.
defenders. Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Right now, for their first sight, we will see actually the top floor play here from Excalibur. We'll have to see how they have to hold it.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion.
Now they're bringing a smoke. They're also bringing 2 denial operators with Bandit and Kaid, so that way they can get all the walls that they need to. Should not be a problem for them. However, I'm not sure what they're exactly doing with Bandit batteries. They're reinforcing the attic couch as well. I don't know why they're using that there, since they don't really have to worry about that wall. Already a Lion skin coming out there from Texano. Lion, an operator that takes a lot of timing. When played properly, can definitely slow down the defense, put them in uncomfortable positions, and make roam clearing a lot easier, but at the same time needs to be timed well with your push or with a roam clearer. Smoke shield being covered quite a bit there, as you see, and now I believe Flashbang's going out there to try and deal with it. Still has 1 ADS left. Second Lion skin coming out here as Texano lowered there to less than half due to some miscommunications there with Jacko, newest member of GTS, who actually used one of his hash charges on Texano, the other one getting soaked up there by the ADS. 2 ADSs makes it a lot harder for them to remove the shield, means that they need more coordination. Texano has to pay for that rush, but does get his final line scan in and is now in sight, right around the default. Nectar going out there from TCB, getting the first kill of this game onto Texano. It's 5v4 now, only halfway through the round. Smoke wave coming out there from the smoke, which would be Krim. Now, Godly just holding an angle here onto, I believe that would be a swing on the wall as the attic wall is opened up. Serenity playing an interesting position, just sitting there right by where it drops into tarps. Jacko down and not out just yet, almost out, due to TCB. TCB actually taken down there from the attic by Nolan, who's pushed forward from that wall, getting another kill almost, confirming it on, and he's struggling a bit. Confirming it there on Serenity now to bring us to a 4v3. However, Jacko is down. I don't know if he's going to get a revive. It does appear that he will be res to bring us to a 4v3 as Dylan takes out Godly. So now a 4v2. This is not looking good here for Excalibur. About 40 seconds left. Krim still has 2 smoke gives left. 1 now as he smokes out the kids rotate, stopping Nolan from pushing kid's side. However, they have site control. Nolan now looking for a plant here. Coming down to Claymore in an interesting position. I don't know what that's going to be doing exactly for his team. Flashbang's going out. Perk and Krim both stuck here right inside of kids, getting flashed out quite a bit. Don't know exactly where they are, but plant would be stuck there by Nolan. And MVPK will actually pick up Krim, getting a double kill there for the opening round. As you see here, picks off Krim on the swing. Just saw him get an easy kill and then pre-fired. Managed to get a bit lucky, but got the kill in the opening round for his team. TCB guys here, you're trying to fight for a starting spot. I mean, we'll have to wait and see which one you would prefer. Thought you already had a starting 5, but okay. Right now, Excalibur going to be trying top floor again, this time bringing a Melusi, interestingly enough, switching out the smoke as well. I believe the major changes that they made is switching out Maestro, or switching in Maestro and Melusi for smoke and Kaid. Don't know what those Maestro cams are going to do for their team. We'll have to wait and see it exactly, but definitely going to try and force MVPK and the rest of GTS to absorb more, or actually dump more utility, use more to try and clear out those Banshees, clear out those Evil Eyes. I'm just going to say okay to that Kovac. Once again, meeting hatch being reinforced. I don't know what that's exactly about. Or sorry, out of catch, folks. Drops into meeting. But I don't really see GTS going for any Amaru pushes, especially from meeting. I don't know why they're exactly doing that. There's one of the Maestro cams right at the end of Attic. Will provide his team with a lot of intel and is covered by an ADS. A lot of this utility here is covered by Godly's ADSs. The active defense system of Jaeger was actually reworked with the new season. In essence, got a very heavy nerf with a small buff, I'd say. In my opinion, more nerf than a buff, but in essence, he can only stop one projectile at a time, then goes into a 10-second cooldown. However, the upside is now he has unlimited charges, so the real sort of meta when it comes to Jaeger's ADSs now is just to stack them one on top of another when trying to protect utility. And it does appear that at least in the first round you saw that over on this trophy door. Serenity there being pushed back, as you saw as I was speaking, has to worry about Attic all by himself, doesn't even have Maestro on the cameras. Speaking of cameras, Maestro now stuck right in the middle of that sofa in between a rock and a hard place. Does have the Evil Eye to cover him, but that game wall has been opened up thanks to Texano. About halfway through the round here, still 5v5, but that game wall has been opened. Both, this is going to look, assuming that this is an even matchup here gun skill wise, which it might very be. Just an interesting note is that this could be a very ugly final part of the round for Excalibur. Scratch that. First kill of this round will be from TC on to Jacko. It's now 5v4, only about 55 seconds left. Nolan takes out Perk, but Godly trades him. I do believe the Hibana is actually looking to rotate here. TC takes down Jaxano. It's now a 2v4 actually in favor. 1v4 now as TCB takes out Dylan. 1v4 for Excalibur. Only 30 seconds left, down just to MV. Or MVPK, sorry folks.
Seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining.
And the time will run out, and neither team will be sweeping this game. 1-1 tied up already for both teams. Interesting first two rounds there. Both teams sort of trading them out. Went from pretty lopsided for GTS to pretty lopsided in favor of Excalibur. We're now going to first foot. Ace, and we'll have to see how they can hold it. If they will be just looking for a fairly default setup, I'd say. Just have the Kaid and the Bandit to try and deny all those walls and the hatches, which there are plenty of. Yeah, but Doc as well. I don't know what the Doc is exactly going to be doing. TCB likely, his Vigil will be looking to roam here. So it's looking very just normal. They're not trying to hold blue at all. They don't have any utility dedicated to that other than the reinforcements. Nitro ain't gonna rotate. I don't believe that they had TCB there to impact it, which is why they had to use a Nitro. Now they're down to just those two impacts from TCB and a Nitro from Grim. I don't know what that's exactly going to mean for them, but I think that's going to mean that it's going to be harder for them to deny those plants, especially on the supply side from a further distance. You know, you'd usually see a Nitro from the rotate into this default area, which would normally stop a plant, but I don't think that that's going to be possible for Excalibur. Speaking of which, Texano getting the first kill of this round, onto Serenity to bring us to a 5v4. Using a Nitro there to take down the barbed wire. I don't know why exactly. There goes the last Nitro there of Krim. I believe Nitroing in a sight line on the electrical wall. Just gonna hold an angle there. Let's peek at who I believe to be Jacko or Texano. I wasn't exactly sure which. He actually has to pay for it, lowered quite a bit. Pressure being applied here from GTS onto the site. Every team applying pressure. Actually, everybody basically trading shots with each other. Perk taken down there by Nolan, and that might be able to move the tides. As Jacko picks off Godly, MVPK takes out TCB. It's down just a Crim here. Tries to get a kill, but stopped by Texano in his tracks for a flawless round for GTS. Once again, it does appear that an interesting failure, a surprising failure, I'd say, for Excalibur. They had a good setup, they just didn't hold pillar at all. They left barely any utility in there, and it allowed GTS an easy take on pillar side, which I do believe was their sort of plan from the beginning. Since nobody was playing in blue and they didn't have any sort of camera or anything in blue or in boiler, it was a very easy take that was unsignaled. It was surprising, I'd say, for Excalibur. And now we'll have to see how Excalibur decides to change their strategy with the new round. They are bringing a smoke, so they will be able to actually get these walls or these rotates set. Don't have to Nitro for it. I believe that they used an impact instead. Saved a bit of time of Serenity since he is smoke. I don't believe he appeared as though he's gonna go for the blue overhold, but decided to opt out of it. Now just gonna play blue. I believe has a lot of utility stacked up on the doorway. 2 barbed wires as well as a boom mine. Interesting to see that he's not bringing a shield. So he really should be stacking that barbed wire. Makes it easier for somebody to clear. Already a blue push looking to be executed here by GTS. Jacko pushing in there using an ash charge, interestingly enough, on the doorway. I don't know why he did that exactly, but certainly there's a method to his madness. TCB lower there, out thanks to Texano's. Godly would trade him. Interestingly enough, Godly has Vigil playing on site, and I don't know if I don't have Excalibur as a roamer or not. Does not appear so. Playing a 5-man anchor strategy. I don't know why exactly. They really should have somebody playing adjacent in a very important area or somebody on site. I don't exactly understand why they're doing that. Now Godly trying to fill in for Serenity was just taken out by MVPK. Falling back to site as Nolan will pick off Perk. It's a 2v4 here. Godly trying to hold the angle into Krim picking off Jacko as Godly trying to hold the angle over into Electrical. Taking down Nolan. It's now a 2v2. However, Krim is down. Godly trying to rotate over, help his teammate out, get the revive. Potentially bring us to a 2v2, or a 2v1, maybe even a 1v1. Peeking the doorway, trying to find MVPK. MVPK finding him before that. Actually lowering him just a tad. And MVPK will rotate out, but Dylan swings Godly, takes him down for another round to GTS. 3-1 now. GTS looking away a bit here. And Jacko leaving, I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna just pause to hopefully allow this to be a 5v5. Just gonna pause momentarily. I don't know what that was. Then Kovac. Just gonna wait for about a minute, folks. Sorry for holding you all up. Apparently I have to explain to them how to reconnect, which is stupid. Suppose I should fill this with some banter, folks. Sorry for keeping you in silence. I'm gonna just... I'm very sorry, folks, for this delay. We are trying to get this sorted as soon as possible. In the meanwhile, I'm going to just try and entertain you with some banter. This has been an interesting game so far. It's been sort of seesaw-esque, but not truly a seesaw battle. It's not been very well contested for either team, as you saw in the opening there. GTS getting the first round and then immediately trading it with Excalibur. But then GTS immediately responding with 2 rounds of their own. I don't know if Excalibur is going to be able to do the same. I think, folks, I'm going to have to do a rehost. I may have to. Or it might just be a 4v5 actually for GTS. We'll have to wait and see.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Anyways, folks, we are back to it. Very sorry for that. I believe there would be a 3-minute delay.
seconds left.
Okay. Valkyrie play once again, as well as a Malusi. However, they switched out the the Maestro for a Vigil. I don't know what that's going to mean exactly. They will have potential here to actually get a good roam, considering the ability that Vigil has. However, in a 5v4, it's interesting to see how Excalibur, instead of performing either very aggressively or playing crossfires really, they're now just sitting all in sight, performing a 5-man anchor. I don't know exactly why. They really should have somebody playing below, or at the very least, adjacent over in this armory area. But instead, they're all anchoring on site. I don't know what that's gonna... I think that will allow... Actually, that will allow GTS to get easier access to the site, giving up a lot of map control at essentially no cost. However, it will, I believe, sort of psych out GTS, slow them down. See Texano just running right around the building. Has to move quite a bit there. Texano lowering himself with the impact, as well as attracting the attention of Serenity. I believe he's trying to impact away those bandit batteries, but I don't know if he's going to be able to. I don't know what that mid-air lean was, folks. I'm going to just do my best to sort of shy away from that. Now that thermite will be opening the wall. Nolan has got attic wall open, but only a minute left, running low on time, relatively speaking. Got the assist there from below by Dylan, who now I believe is rotating to the lobby side to try and finish off this round and get the actual push down. Texano taking out Godly as Crim trades him. 3v3 there, Nolan picking off TCB, but Serenity trading him as well. This is what this round should be about for Excalibur. Perk taking out MVPK. It's now 3v1 down just to Dylan here. 30 seconds left. He's going to need to make some sort of push soon. He doesn't have the game wall, and he doesn't have enough time to go over to attic, really. Or at the very least, he would be very much in a time crunch if he did. Because now that the diffuser is all the way in white stairs, he needs to look for 3 kills at this point. Will not have enough time to get a plant down, I don't believe. Dylan trying to push forward here.
10 seconds left.
Attracting the attention of Excalibur as he pushes into attic. Finds Perk, lowers him, but Crim gets the kill, actually. Likely assist there from Perk. That helped him. Bringing us to 3-2 now. GTS still in the lead, but closer here for Excalibur. I think that is the rehost, folks.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Okay, are you guys ready?
You couldn't let me join back in, I don't know how. I just I'm going now.
What
So the
server you
invite you
guys
just got,
on?
you just rejoin on like the invite?
Yeah, I
he
tried to do that.
though. He tried.
I don't know.
Alright,
Okay, well,
good luck, guys.
luck.
Good luck.
Alright, folks, and we are back. Thank God. I did not want that to take any longer than it did. I am very sorry for these delays, folks. However, we are back for this final round of this first half. Excalibur going to basement. We'll have to see how they decide to hold it. They haven't been very successful on basement. I believe they're 0-for-2 on that site. Might be looking for some sort of a different way to hold it. They're not bringing a smoke this time. They're not bringing a Kaid either, so they're going to allow free hatches for GTS, and there we are. We're getting both teams still in. We're getting both teams loaded in. Sorry, folks.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds left before insertion.
Device positioned.
5 seconds to insertion.
Activated.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Place device.
Right now, I do believe that GTS is looking for a blue push this time. They don't have to deal with... Actually, stand corrected. I was about to say they don't have to deal with the bandit, but they do have to deal with those batteries there on both the electrical and blue walls. That's the only denial, however. And in order for them to clear, at the very least, the electrical batteries, they will need to deal with Serenity here. Is playing behind the pillar. The only thing to cover him is that ADS there, which will likely be doing the job. That and, I believe, Malusi. Actually, 2 Banshees. I said a Malusi earlier, folks. Very sorry for that. I meant a Malusi's gadget, which would be the Banshee. Has 2 of them helping to cover him, as well as the ADS, but... Banshee going off there is Serenity peeking at trading shots actually with Nolan. Nitro going out does not hit him at all, doesn't even set it off. However, all the way on the top floor, MVPK actually opening up that hatch. Getting a kill from the high rent district onto Serenity. Krim and Godly taken out as well. I don't know about who exactly, but it's now 2v4, 2v3 there. TCB takes out Jacko. It's still a man advantage here for GTS, but a bit closer now as we reach about halfway through the round. Nolan taking out TCB. I almost said taken out by TCB. To be the incorrect direction of the kill. Perk actually downing Nolan here. It's up just to him to get this round for Excalibur and bring it to 3-3 at half. Takes down Dylan. However, Nolan was revived. It's up to a 1v2 now. And now Perk all the way in laundry storage, trying to make some sort of impression here as the plan will come down from MVPK. I believe being covered by Nolan. The plan will be stuck as Nolan taken down there by Perk. About to find a kill onto MVPK. Both of them trading shots, downing and taking down PK for a 3K. And a 3-3 half. Both teams now tied. Surprising 1v3 clutch there for Perk. Was not expecting to see that from him. Went from looking very bad to looking actually very good. It lowered down Nolan, which made the kill easier, and then surprisingly managed to win that gunfight against MVPK. I don't know why he pushed Perk there. Really should have just held an angle on the diffuser, especially since it was a 1v1, but over aggressiveness and just bad playstyle, I'd say. Didn't seem to know exactly what they were doing in the man-up situation, and it costed them the lead. They are now tied, however, it's better than being behind, I'd say.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright folks, and now for the first round of the second half, we will see GTS going to top floor, bringing a Goyo. Interestingly enough, we'll have to see how they decide to hold it. They've put one shield over in this kid's hall, this dorm's main hall, trying to watch actually White Stairs, trying to, I believe, strengthen this position right here with this Goyo shield of the shield facing Trophy, which is covered by an ADS. I don't believe that the shield over by the store into White is covered by an ADS, however. We'll have to see how Excalibur managed to adapt to this. I do see one big flaw with this setup is that it's very much exposed from that kid's window. I believe that shield could actually be shut out all the way from kid's window without much of a fuss, and would definitely be good to shut off this choke point right here into Dorm's area, which there is a rotate into, however. Bringing the mobility into that area down to just one way makes it a lot easier for the attack to get a plant down successfully. Only means that they have to watch that one angle. Really just pop the Goyo, smoke it, and then they're set. As long as they smoke off those two angles and pop the Goyo shield. Definitely making it easier on the attack, I'd say, by doing that. Do have a Kaid. That's their only denial, though, so they need to be selective about which walls they're holding, which it appears that they will be doing. Bringing on, or actually electrifying only the game wall in the wall over on Attic. Serenity, I believe, trying to make some sort of push here into Master. Is going to need to deal with, however, Texano, who's playing as will I over in Trophy. Trying to take out that... getting a prick there onto Perk. Almost has to deal with another member of Excalibur right behind him. I believe that would be TCB being droned out here by Serenity. Is facing a lot of pressure from Excalibur. Being droned out once more. Now being actually tracked there by TCB. Trading shots with Serenity, but did not actually lower him at all. And it does appear Serenity will pick up that kill, or at the very least pick up the down. Did not finish him off yet. I don't know if Texano's going to be able to be revived yet. I don't know if Serenity is aware of that. TCB certainly is. Getting a kill there onto Nolan, trying to find and finish off Texano. He will, getting a double kill now. It's a 3v4 man advantage here for Excalibur. Crim trading shots with, I believe that would be Dylan, who's playing over in meeting, trying to put some pressure on the two of them, trying to get a pick as we reach about 45 seconds left. Low time, mostly speaking, for Excalibur. They need to make a push soon. TCB trying to take that game wall, it appears, along with Serenity on the other side of the building. Crim and Godly trying to do the same for the attic wall. Godly now looking to go below. Thermite charge actually goes off, opens up the game, actually not the game wall, the trophy wall, which will compromise that hold all the way over in attic. TCB smoked out there by MVPK, about 15 seconds left, low time here. Serenity needs to get a plant down. Low time, once again being smoked out. Has to choose what to do. Pushes into attic, taken out there by Jacko. TCB is down to 2v3. No time. The lead will once again go to GTS. 4v3. Bit of a teabag, but still managed. Now the lead will once again go to GTS. It does appear that that's going to be the central point of this game, is GTS gaining a lead just for Excalibur to catch right up in response.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright folks, so now it's just going to basement, bringing a KE to get those hatches, bringing a smoke as well. I don't know if they're going to opt for the blue elbow hold, but I'm doubtful personally. We will have to wait and see.
Seconds left. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Alright folks, we'll have to see how they decide to hold it. They do not opt for the blue elbow hold, however they do have a smoke shield there, or Dylan's shield to be more specific, right inside laundry with a reinforcement behind him to cover him. Some melee holes right there, as well as some castle barricades around him to cover his hallway and the bottom of laundry stairs. I don't know what exactly they're trying to accomplish by doing that. It's an interesting strategy that I've not seen before. As well, we have Texano as well. My holding Freezer out alone does not have any utility with him outside of his own, which even then is quite a bit. Does have those 4 magnets down from 5 and lost his shield. Does have the impacts though now, so minor buff for a very large nerf. And same with Jaeger, as I mentioned earlier. Both of the throwable denial operators happen to suffer from that.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
About a minute left here already. It's still a 5v5. Very conservative strategy here by GTS. And it seems to be paying off somewhat. They're slowing down the attack. And they're making it a lot... making them waste a lot of time. Excalibur spending quite a bit of a round here, just approaching site, clearing everything out, even though there's nobody on roam. Serenity trying to approach site from electricals, and Nitro will be going out there from Jacko to nothing. Krim has been lowered. I don't know what exactly from what, though. As Perk trying to push forward, Godly as well. Just appears that in the final 30 seconds, a lot is also going to be occurring. Smoke wave going out there from Dylan. Godly trying to push forward as MVPK trying to free this. Jacko as well getting a double kill there. First one is Serenity onto Perk, says MVPK. Jacko and Jacko getting a 3K, actually, I believe it's an MVP. Jacko and MVP with a double kill. Jacko getting the 3K for the round. I was about to say he had a 3K before, but 3 plus 2 is 5, and that is not a correct answer, folks. Finishing it off there on TCB, both of them just playing with Excalibur like it's a shooting gallery, bringing us to 5-3 now. Excalibur is behind quite a bit.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Bomb located by attackers. Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers have located a bomb. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Now, for the third side, initially enough, GTS going to dining and kitchen. I almost said meeting kitchen by accident, folks. I'm kidding by that. I don't know why I'm trying to psych you all out, but whatever, it doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Attackers have dropped the bomb. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Already a minute in, and Smelts are being held very heavily, seemingly heavily here by GTS, however taken down by Krim, bringing us to a 3v4. I don't know how TCB and Perk were picked off, but picked off exactly. Krim being lower there quite a bit due to a nitro from, I believe, that would have been Nolan. That would be Nolan. Don't know why I'm speaking in future perfect. Nolan now going to rotate out and lowered quite a bit from a frag grenade there by Krim. Both of them saying hello to each other by reducing each other's health. I don't know if successful Krim will be here and playing vertical, but they don't have a thermite or anything else to get that wall open. Now just trying to find somebody to take down. Godly as well joining in, using an ash charge on that, but deciding to focus on somewhere else. Now about a minute left here. Man advantage for GTS as well. Nolan taking down Serenity. It's a 4v2. Diffuser is down. Godly, I don't know why Claymoring Sour Hallway. Did it not appear that somebody would be pushing that? I don't think that there's an extension for GTS there. Godly, however, takes down Nolan. It's now a 2v3. Man advantage still for GTS, but only 45 seconds left in the round.
10 seconds left.
Low time here for Excalibur. Crim taking on Jackal to bring us to 2v2 even up here. Dylan smoking out. Godly doesn't even smoke him, and not enough time to actually kill him with that. Even at full health, MVPK takes down Crim. It's down just to Godly here. And a 2v1, falling back to actually top floor. As Dylan is looking for a defuse here. Dylan completely unaware that Godly is above, and he will punish him for that. Takes him out. I don't know if MVPK is as aware. Godly actually taking down MVPK to get the round 4. Excalibur, as you see here, stopped the defuse twice. I don't know what's going on there with his mechanics exactly. But it's now 5-4. Still 1 round in the lead is GTS. I don't know why I was phrasing that so weirdly, folks. But you understand what I'm saying. Now we'll have to see what GTS does next. They're able to go to top floor once more. They have that strength for them. They have the ability to go there, which will make it a lot easier, since that appeared to be their strongest site.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Bomb located by attackers.
Right, and now does appear that they will be going to top floor. As I mentioned, this should be a stronger site for them, especially after their first round here. Surprisingly enough, Excalibur seemed unprepared for that, or at least underprepared.
5 seconds to go.
Very quickly fell to pieces for them.
Attacker's objective is to defuse the bomb.
Unrolling razor wire.
Alright, this does appear to be the same setup for GTS as before. Do have some reinforcements below, as well as a barricade there for, I think that's Dylan. I don't know what exactly he's doing by isolating himself there, and only the one reinforcement. I don't quite understand it exactly. However, it does appear to succeed somewhat. Texano picking off TCB to get an early lead for his team, and a minute in. Losing TCB is one of their 2 hard breachers has got to be a big blow. Down just to Serenity here if they want to get these walls open. They need to be reliant on Perk and Godly to help him, however. Crim can't really do that because they are not on a first floor basement site. Nitro coming out there from Texano. I don't know what exactly that's going to be doing. Godly trying to now push. Actually mastered Nitro'd out by Godly. Not didn't Nitro himself out. Very sorry, folks. Texano nitroing him out, but didn't get any damage on him. Now looking to rotate out to the garage side. Prim lowered there by Dylan, who also was lowered. 2 of them trading shots, but neither of them yet gotten the advantage here. Barricade there into lobby, opened up as Dylan will actually wallbang Crim. I don't think he knew where Crim even was. Wrong, but that was impressive for him, and it's now a 3v5. I believe Godly here stepping up to try and clear out Dylan, who is playing below. Will flick immediately onto Dylan's head. Now he's looking to actually pop open that hatch, actually get rid of the Kaid claw there on the attic wall. I think he's not seeing it. I don't know what he's doing exactly. Work takes out Jacko. It's now 3v3. However, 15 seconds left, and MVP still has all of his smoke waves taken out there by Perks. So Serenity takes down Texano, and Serenity finishes off the round, taking down Nolan, bringing us to 5v5 now. Both teams tied up once more. I didn't notice this until now. I'm very sorry, Mark.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, folks, and now, once again, GTS going to top floor. I believe they're trying to switch up who's playing who here, or potentially how they execute on this site. That was close for them. They just didn't manage to hold off the final push. Got overwhelmed by it, and MVPK dying with 2 smoke waves still on him was not a good way to go out. Really should start using them at about the 30-second point instead of the 15-second point. But not much you can do at that moment. Now I believe they're switching up where these shields are positioned, switching out that wide hallway 1-for-1 closer to the kids' window, trying to protect this rotate here into kids from attic, but also I still believe it's exposed from the kids' window. I don't know if that's going to prove problematic at all in the later parts of this round for GTS. We'll have to wait and see. I believe a wider roam or deeper roam will be executed here by Dylan, not holding just meeting there. As you saw last round, it definitely did not pay off for him. Only got 1 kill and then was taken out almost immediately after by Godly. Texana actually manages to pick off Perks. I don't know what exactly happened there, folks. Being traded almost immediately after by Grim. Took him a second, but he got the job done. They're not trying to push forward here. Taking out the camera. I don't know why he had to use his hammer for that. But doesn't matter. He's holding the flank. He might have to deal soon with Dylan, who's playing right around lobby, potentially looking for a flank here. Not finding anybody, at least not yet. Already, Grim is pushing site only halfway through the round. However, they don't have any walls yet. TCB, I believe, trying to go below and get those bandit batteries done with to help his team get the wall open. However, did get one of the batteries, did not get the other one. So TCB can get that wall open should he want to. Serenity on the other side of the building, I believe playing with Tracy there. Or Godly Tracy, sorry folks. To get that wall open. Once again, Godly spends a quick second trying to find it. However, much faster on the draw there. 50 seconds left and that attic wall will be open. Nothing stopping them. Both walls open. This should be an ugly execute, considering how much time has been left. Dylan, however, is still off sites. That's going to be a variable in the end of this round. Might be looking for a flank here. I don't know exactly. Dylan playing just by boiler stairs. I don't know if he was thrown down. I don't believe he was. Attic push looking to be executed by 2 members of Excalibur. It's a 4v3 now. Man advantage for Excalibur as TCB picks off MVPK. There's got to be a big losing. MVPK as smoke with 3 smokers still on him. Nolan taking out Prim, bringing this to 3v3. Only 15 seconds left here. Low time Serenity looking for the plant. TCB takes out Jacko. Godly just holding the angle in there, and the kid says Nolan will take down TCB. Dylan takes out Godly. It's down just to Serenity here on a 1v2. I believe that would be Nolan looking for the defuse there. Nolan swinging and taking down Serenity. Now Dylan defusing it to bring us to 6-5, and this has been a very influential round because this means that GTS will now have their first shot at match point. They have a guaranteed overtime as well, putting even more pressure on Team Excalibur.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, folks. Now, disappear match point here for GTS. Means that there will be additional pressure on Excalibur to win this next round if they want to reach overtime. However, it's only one round, so definitely could be worse for them.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Alright, and now Perk actually using some of those Cali Lances to get rid of the batteries or the Cage Claws. I'm not sure which exactly. Only got rid of the ones on blue, and Disappear the Serenity is looking to get that blue wall open. Does have the Thermite Charge set. Not yet setting it off, though. I don't know what exactly he's doing. Godly looking to put down that Claymore there. I don't think it's going to be able to be interfered with, as Serenity placing and then replacing the Thermite Charge. Flashbang going out there as the wall is open. In response, Texano swinging. They're getting a double kill on Serenity and Godly being traded there by Perk. Very aggressive plays here by GTS. Trying to get some sort of kills, has to pay for it though, as Perk takes down Nolan, and Nolan took down Perk there. Trading each other, bringing us to a 3v2 here. Interesting choice for them. They've actually played very aggressively after that wall was open. Unexpected play from Excalibur, and it's now a 3v2 man advantage for GTS. They've also set up shop now in blue with the elbow hold, with the shield. Very more passive shield than I'd normally expect for them.
Bomb located by attackers.
I'll have to see if Excalibur can clutch this up. If that would be MVP getting droned out from the drone hole. Crim taking out an MVPK, bringing us to a 2v2 now. Only 45 seconds left here. However, Dylan still is in the equation. That's going to play into how this round finishes off. TCB takes down Jacko. It's a 2v1 now, down just to Dylan here. Plan coming down here from TCB, I don't believe. Crim actually picking off Dylan for, I believe, a 3K. And the round will go to Excalibur. We're now going into overtime. Looking at the scoreboard real quick, TCB leading his team with 8 kills. Perk not far behind with 7 on the side of GTS. Texana leading his team with 9 kills. Next person behind would be Nolan with 6. Interestingly enough, Perk switching from Montagne to Cali, I believe, trying to balance out their lineup here, since they do need somebody to get rid of those Kaid charges. Kaid claws, sorry folks. I don't know why I would call them a Kaid charge exactly. However, I don't think that's going to be doing much for the Onyx wall. As we've seen in the past couple of rounds, it's always directly above the wall, which means that it's out of reach for that Cali lance. Alright folks, and now already being set up here. Does appear to be the similar strategy as to before. They moved that shield back to cover the wide side. They do have that same rotate, same reinforcements, it appears. So I suppose GTS is a believer in that philosophy of if it ain't broke, don't fix it, even though it's been hit or miss for them these past couple of rounds. About a minute in here, still 5v5. Interestingly enough, Master Wall or Master Bedroom being taken there by by Excalibur. Now Krim takes out Dylan to bring us to a 5v4, and there goes quite a bit of the roam potential of once again Godly continuing to have trouble with that little stretch there by the Attic wall. It took him a second, but got it open. It's halfway through the round here. Attic and game walls have been opened, differing degrees, admittedly, but still. Godly trying to push forward here, droning the Attic side.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Krim getting another kill, double kill from him onto Jacko this time. As TCB pushing in, taken down there by Texano, as Krim will pick up a kill onto Nolan. Plant coming down here from Serenity. Quirk taking out Texano as Krim picks up another kill. I believe that would be a 3K from him, finishing it off on MVPK, bringing us to 7-6 now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, folks. Now, actually, for their potentially last defense, actually, it will be their last defense. They won't have any more attacking rounds. Going to top floor will be Excalibur. We'll have to see how they decide to hold it. They've brought a Malusi, they've brought the Vigil, they brought a Bandit. They don't have a Kaid, but they do have a Legion. I don't know what that Legion's going to be doing exactly. Lowered 3 bars there. Should I believe MVPK just recklessly shooting into the master door? And they had to pay for some interesting tactics, especially when it comes to remodeling in the middle of the round, getting that barricade up, and for what exactly? Nobody's even holding that either. Now kids, the window being opened up all the way from far out by Nolan as Texana gets the first kill of this round onto Godly. It's a 5v4 here. Texana trying to push forward here, trying to find somebody. Texana using the last of his impacts there on the bar, but actually was stopped by the ADS. Probably would have been more valuable if he had gotten that Banshee that's not too far away. Both Serenity and Perk are banged up there, but doesn't even matter. Texana will get a double kill onto Perk. 3k from him onto 2CB. It's down just to Crim and Serenity here. And a 2v5, this is not looking good for them. Nitro going out there from Serenity. Will take down Texano and stem the tide of that push here. About halfway through the round here, Crim taking out Jacko almost to Texano again, but he was the first kill the first loss of Serenity. Not Serenity, what am I even saying, folks? GTS, very sorry, trying to parse through the old memory. Dylan now pushing forward, trying to go with Karem, he himself is doing something. I'm not sure exactly what. Nolan takes down Serenity. It's now a 3v1. Cover diffusers down in Armory Hallway. Karim aware of that, trying to hold it as much as he can, as best as he can. MVPK takes down Krim, bringing us to sudden death, if you wanted to call it that. I know that it's simply called overtime match point, but this is overtime match point for both teams now, so in essence, sudden death.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Right here. Not sure why it says overtime. I don't know what exactly I did. I'm gonna try and get that figured out, folks. Should be just one more round here. Hopefully I didn't switch any settings.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Alright, and now anticipated a blue push will be executed, or will be attempted, rather, by Excalibur, hoping to be executed. Nobody holding pillar on the side of GTS, which means that it's going to be a lot easier for them. Since nobody is in that area, not yet, I was going to say Dylan's rotating there, but instead they have just a normal barricade, not even a castle barricade covering that. Exalibur picked off very early in the game. I don't know what exactly happened to him. We've taken down by a counter to a spawn peak. However, they still have to deal with MVPK, who's roaming. Now, 2 lances going down there from Perk on the Electrical wall. Only has 1 lance left, trying to find something. Will only take down 1 battery. However, that should be more than enough for them. Texano not there to switch it up to actually trick that wall. And now, as you see here, the wall in blue being open. Krim lowering, as you saw there. Jacko. Now, TCB pushing into pillar, trying to find that other electro claws. The meeting axe was actually soft, not reinforced at all. Krim taking out Nolan with a frag grenade. Now trying to push forward here. Dylan lowered just a tad there by TCB. I don't know if Excalibur's aware that they're standing right by a shield. I don't think Krim wants to try and exploit that. Nitro going out there to nothing though. Serenity looking for a plant now. As Godly trying to cover him, will successfully cover him. TCB takes out Jacko, bringing us to 2v4. Dylan is down. MVPK takes down Krim, but Godly takes out MVPK. Krim finishing off Dylan here.
Hello.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, me too. Okay, I have one question.
Yo, Godly, why are you out?
I'm not.
I'm an IRL, he's not MNK, on God.
Well, can we have it in cam next time?
I mean, I can send you a picture of my controller.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
Like,
care
that
about your
doesn't
controller.
do
You can
anything
just send a
about
picture
that.
of anyone's
Bro, the
controller.
fucking Ash.
He's gonna ask you about a hand cam, no?
Yeah.
Yo,
You
no,
literally
I
shake.
fucking...
Okay, Perk, shut the fuck up. Your heart's stuck cold. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
shut
why I
the
just
fuck up.
slammed your bitch ass. Shut the fuck up, pussy.
You shut the fuck up, you pussy ass bitch.
What about that 1v4
Talk to
bitch?
me, your
What about
balls
that
drop, you
1v4
fucking pussy
bitch?
ass bitch. You're fucking 13 minutes old.
You're getting married over a video game, bitch.
You're mad because your balls haven't fucking dropped during your fucking soda, pussy ass bitch. Shut the fuck up, you pussy ass bitch.
Alright.
What's your name again? What's your name again?
You're plat 3, buddy. Come on.
You're a fucking bitch.
What's your name?
You're
Jack
plat 3.
01.
Come on now, buddy.
Jack 01 Goat. I
You're
would
not
beat
too
the
far.
living
You're
fuck
plat
out of
3,
you.
buddy. Come
You're
on
a
now. You're being
pussy.
toxic.
I would beat the shit
You're
out of
mad
you.
like a little kid. I don't want to hear you.
He left.
I don't even. Yo, listen. I don't even have a desk. I'm not MK. I promise you. I don't even have a desk. I play on.
He is a
yeah,
Smurf, that's for sure.
Bro, stop fucking sucking his dick. Shut up a little bit, okay?
Bro, relax, bro.
Your name's Dylan RKO. I
You
don't want to
had a
hear
name
your
shooting
shit.
me in my
You're a
back.
pussy. I'd smack the shit out of you and your dad, then piss on your dead mom's grave, pussy.
Bro, how fucking old are you? Holy shit.
I'm 14, bitch.
No way.
Alright, just chill, bro. Just chill.
Alright, listen. That one round you clutched out with Ash, right?
What
the fuck was that?
I MNK shake.
Bro,
That
anyone
shake,
can MNK
bro.
shake. You
Literally
spam
put your
your right
headsets on
stick in a
100, and you can literally look up a video how to MNK shake on console. But wait, do you want a hand cam? I can literally show you my whole setup. If you give me your number and I FaceTime you, I can show you my whole setup and I have a controller.
Why would I do
Not that serious. I was just asking.
No, I thought you were
No,
taking
you
it serious.
obviously
Bro.
said something because
You said you wanted a hand cam, so you're taking it serious.
lead of our team's fucking saying shit.
Guys, I'm MK.
Nolan came out as gay.
Dude, you sounded so gay. You sounded so gay there. He's like, guys, I'm MNK.
Guys, I'm MNK. He came out, bro.
It's supposed to be like that.
Yo, Kyle, what the fuck is this doing, man?
Bro, he
MNK,
came out
guys.
gay.
Report me.
Alright, well, I guess good game. I don't know. Perk, you're a fucking pussy.
Yep, I'll smack the shit out of you when you're dead, bitch.
Please go put it chat. Go put it chat, chill.
That's funny, man. You're funny.